Hey guys, Play Football Observer here, bringing you another transfer talking video. This of course is the video where we round up some of the biggest confirmed deals and of course some of the biggest rumours that are going around the footballing world as the rumour mill keeps spinning. The transfer window is well and truly underway, so without further ado, let's begin. We're going to begin with Ismaila Sarr of Watford, and the question here is, could he be on his way out of Vicarage Road this summer? The Senegal winger has said to be attracting interest from Premier League champions Liverpool, and although the Hornets are willing to sell the 22-year-old, it's being reported that they've slapped a £40 million price tag on him. The winger signed for Watford last year and was a bit of a bright light in an otherwise rather dark and gloomy season for the Hornets. He made 28 league appearances, scoring 5 goals and assisting 6 times. He seems to be a little rough around the edges, but with age and experience, there's certainly a good player within him. Bags of pace and skill to boot, he'd be a very good fit for the Reds as a backup to either Mane or Salah playing on either wing. However, I think the price tag may throw Liverpool off. Reports are they're not looking to make massive waves during this transfer window with huge signings, and 40 million for a squad player may force them to reconsider. Plus, would Sarr be okay with being a backup to Liverpool's 2 main wingers? Either way, Ismaila Sarr could be one player to look out for over the duration of the remaining of the transfer window. Our next story brings us to West Ham and Declan Rice. Reports emerged that allegedly a £50 million bid was put forth by Chelsea for the England midfielder days ago. However, West Ham have come out and dismissed these rumours and reports, claiming the 21-year-old is certainly not for sale. Chelsea have already made huge waves in this transfer window, of course. They have already signed the likes of Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner, and with the Kai Havertz rumours still floating around, and if those reports are to be believed by the way, now that both Bayer Leverkusen and Chelsea's seasons are both finally over, that move could fully take off at any moment. Chelsea don't look like they're stopping anytime soon. Personally, I think a goalkeeper, a centre-back and maybe a left-back should be the 3 positions Chelsea need to look at and think of as a priority. However, I expect this story is completely dead in the water. However, it could be worth keeping an eye on both Declan Rice and Chelsea separately in the near future. Our next story features the other side, if you like, of transfer windows. As transfer windows aren't always about clubs signing new players, sometimes they can be about clubs signalling intent on keeping some of their star players and big names instead, as our next story may prove. Manchester United and Paul Pogba are to possibly open up contract talks when United's season is finally over. According to Sky Sports, the French midfielder is expecting contract talks to open over extending his stay at Old Trafford when United's Europa League campaign eventually reaches its conclusion. The 27-year-old has 1 year remaining on his contract, plus a clause that United can trigger to extend his contract a further year beyond that. In the past, he's been linked with the likes of Real Madrid and even a return to Juventus, as his determination, loyalty and desire towards Manchester United has been called into question. But since the restart after lockdown, he's back fit and playing alongside Bruno Fernandes, which of course is what many Man United fans were desperate to see, and so far there have been signs of improvement within United's midfield. United seemingly are willing to hold these talks as well, but I want to know from United fans, are you happy that these talks seem to be set on taking place, or would you rather have them cash in on him now? I don't know, let me know in the comment section below what you think of this story. Personally, I would strongly consider cashing in on him because he's kind of a questionable character, he's kind of unpredictable in that aspect. It's hard to tell if he's really desire to the cause, if he's really fully committed to the cause. So I want to know what you guys think on this story, but what we do know is that he is expecting contract talks to open as soon as United's season is finally over. Switching gears a little bit now, our next story brings us to Italy and Juventus, and of course there's been a lot of change happening over at the Allianz Stadium these past couple of weeks. Andrea Pirlo, a footballing and Juventus legend, is now the manager of the club, succeeding former boss Maurizio Sarri, and it seems his first big decision is concerning Aaron Ramsay. It's being said that he will be allowed to lead the Italian Giants should an acceptable bid be made for him this summer. It's left many to speculate on Ramsay's future, with a return to the Premier League looking his most likely destination for playing his football in the future. And of course, if you remember correctly, it's only been a year since he left the Premier League for Serie A when his contract with Arsenal expired last summer and he joined the Serie A champions on a free transfer. Nevertheless, we'll have to wait and see how this story develops, but if reports are to be believed, Aaron Ramsay could be on the move again. And finally, a quick update on a couple of deals that I talked about briefly in my last video. Tottenham have completed the signing of midfielder Pierre-Emile Højbjerg from Southampton, and moving in the opposite direction, Southampton have signed Kyle Walker-Peters from Tottenham. So they are both done deals, they are both confirmed deals. And with that, that wraps up this transfer talk video. But of course, I want to know what you guys think. What do you make of all these stories and all these confirmed deals that I've talked about? What do you make of Liverpool's interest in Ismaila Sarr? What do you make of the Declan Rice and Chelsea stories? What do you make of Paul Pogba possibly signing a new contract with Manchester United? What do you make of Aaron Ramsay being allowed to leave Juventus this summer? And of course, what do you make of the confirmed signings that both Tottenham and Southampton have made from each other in Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Kyle Walker-Peters? Let me know your thoughts, comments and opinions down in the comment section below. I'd love to read them. Otherwise, hit that like button on the way out if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new or want to see more content like this. Both things would be greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you all so much for watching and listening. I've been Fletch, the Football Observer. This has been another Transfer Talk video, and I will see and speak with you all again soon in another video.